right, aloha everybody. Welcome to the committee hearing on government operations. Today is Thursday, March 20th, 2025, 3 p.m. conference room 225. This meeting is being streamed live on YouTube. In the unlikely event that we have to abruptly end this hearing due to technical difficulties, the committee will reconvene to discuss any outstanding business at 3:01 p.m. Tuesday, March 25th, 2025. In room 225, and a public notice will be posted on the legislature's website. However, considering this is the deadline for resos, that won't be happening. So, okay. With that, we'll get right into the agenda here. A couple resos. First up, SCR 239, SR 215, requesting DAGs, DLNR, and Honolulu City and County of Parks and Rec to provide universal changing accommodations to all state facilities, state parks, city and county parks. First up, we have late testimony from DAGs. And they have submitted comments on the measure, and that's all we have on 239/215. Is there anybody in the audience wishing to testify or in the world of Zoom? Seeing none, we'll move on to the final res on the agenda, which is SCR 44. This requests the Senate Standing Committee and House of Reps Standing Committees, whose purview includes consumer protection, with the support of the LRB, to convene a legislative working group to determine recommendations for establishing appropriate family notice and standardized consent provisions for pre-need contracts governing cremation. First up, we have Esther Brown, Complaints and Enforcement Office of DCCA RICO. That she has submitted comments requesting the inclusion of the Department of Health Environmental branch. We also have, they have submitted testimony asking for DCCA to be excluded. So, SCR 44, Chelsea Fukunaga, DCCA PVL. Thank you so much. We appreciate testimony. You're the ones who noted the addition of the Department of Health, right? Okay. We have Legislative Reference Bureau. Testimony with comments. We have late testimony written from Senator Carol Fukunaga. She has submitted testimony in support, State Senate District 11. We have Jay Morford, Hawai'i Funeral and Cemetery Association.
Good afternoon, Chair, Vice Chair. I'm president of the Hawai'i Funeral and Cemetery Association, and we stand on our written testimony in opposition. And primarily, we don't feel it's necessary due to the fact that our funeral homes already provide disclosure on this measure in our cremation authorization forms. So that's basically where we're at on that. It seems like a exercise on something we're already doing.
Okay, I understand your concerns. Thank you for being here, sir. We appreciate you. We also have Edion Buffington from Mililani Group. They've submitted testimony in opposition. We have Mitchell Dodo for Dodo Mortuary, Inc. They have submitted testimony in opposition. We have late from Ricky Aoki, Vice President for Soy Garden Mortuary. They too are in opposition. We have late from Mr. Jim Schoen, individual. He is in support. And that, I believe, is all we have on SCR 44. So knowing that, is there anybody else in the audience wishing to testify? The world of Zoom, is there anybody wishing to testify? Seeing none, members, are there any questions? Okay, if not, we're going to go right into decision making, if that's good with everybody. First resolution, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and adopt a Senate Draft 1. We need to make some technical non-substantive amendments for the purposes of clarity, consistency, and style. However, we feel it's a good reso and a good thing we could do this in all these facilities. So we appreciate the comments of DAGs, but we'd like to move it along. Members, questions? Comments? If not, Vice Chair, 239/215, Senate Draft 1, I vote yes.
Vice Chair votes aye. Senator Moriwaki excused. Senator San Buenaventura.
Aye.
Senator Favela excused. The measure is adopted.
Okay, thank you very much. SCR 44, members, this is a discussion that really needs to take place over in the CPN committee. So in order to give both the entities that have expressed concerns, we're going to put these concerns in the committee report, and this would give them the ability to be able to have a full-throated hearing to get their concerns on the table behind the issues as well as the proponents. So we're going to move this along as a Senate Draft 1. We're going to note the concerns in the committee report. We're also going to go ahead and while we appreciate the DCCA wanting to be out of the working group, by doing that, we would take away the purview of CPN. We're gonna leave them in, however, we are gonna add, and of course, the chair of health will probably have to concur going forward or be added to the reso if it goes to conference with the House. We are gonna add the Department of Health environmental branch as suggested by DCCA. And we'll move this on to the next committee for further, much more detailed discussions, again, noting the concerns that were raised by the testifiers today. Okay?
Senator,
Yes.
jurisdiction, the jurisdiction section.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. We're gonna also, my bad, my committee clerk noted that we're gonna go ahead and we're going to change mainland jurisdiction to the words other states, since the word mainland jurisdiction is kind of weird. And we're also making additional technical non-substantive changes for clarity, consistency, and style. I believe that's everything, correct? Okay, members, questions or comments? If not, Vice Chair, 44, Senate Draft 1, I'll vote yes.
Vice Chair votes aye. Senator San Buenaventura,
Aye.
Senator Moriwaki, and Senator Favela are excused. The measure is adopted.
All right, thank you guys for being here, appreciate it. This concludes the hearing.